Hello and welcome to Toast Time. This week I'm making Navajo fry bread. So this is going to get fried in oil that's heating up right now. The ingredients are really simple. It's just flour, salt, baking powder, and warm milk. Traditionally, these are eaten with honey and butter, or they'll put chilies, cheese, onion, lettuce, and beans on them, and they call them Nava tacos. All right, we're gonna get started. I've warmed up the milk. I have my flour, just all purpose, in here. Going to do 2 teaspoons of salt. I didn't mise en place today. I'm just going for it since there are only a few ingredients. And this surprised me when I was looking at the recipe, but 3 tablespoons, and I've checked this about 8 times, 3 tablespoons of baking powder. So these are gonna get really puffy in the oil. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'm gonna whisk that together and then add in the milk. Okay. I'm gonna check my temperature, make sure we're not exceeding what we need. We want it 375 for this. Oh no. Keep going, keep going. Turn that up a little bit. All right, and here is the warm milk. I got it to about 110. It doesn't need to be super hot. You don't want it to boil, but you want it to be warm. Put it all in, and then I'll get a wooden spoon. In this case, actually a bamboo spoon. All right, mix this together. You can already see bubbles forming from the baking powder, and that would be the acidity in the milk creating a reaction with the baking powder. All right, so normally when I find new recipes, I don't use all the liquid. I don't just pour it all in and hope for the best. I did, and that was the wrong move. I had to add a lot more flour. So we're gonna see how this goes. I might have to redo it, but I will definitely adjust the amounts in the recipe that I put up. This is the dough, still very soft, even though I used a lot of flour. And I worked it for a while, trying not to add too much flour in. This is gonna get cut into 18 pieces. 4. 8. And I'm going to take the pointy parts of these ones and make a couple more because it's going into 16 right now. And they're about this big. Now with these, they cook kind of individually. We're not putting them into an oven and hoping that they all cook the same. So in that case, it's all right that they're a little bit different in size. I'm not really measuring them. 9, good. You can see it's still very sticky. I'm gonna grab some more flour here. We are going to be pressing these out also. All right, we're gonna go with this. I don't even know if this dough will work. We're gonna give it a try. Take this, I have flour right here. I'm gonna get some flour, press it out, make a hole, and then drop it in. The hole. Here we go. And we have a good sizzle going. And it's bubbling. I'm equipping myself with a slotted spoon, a plate, and paper towel. We are frying these for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. I'm gonna flop. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't expect it to look like that when I came back over. I think this is gonna work. Okay, I'm gonna let that cook and I'll prep some other ones. You should be able to do about 2 or 3 of these at a time. I wanted to make sure the dough was going to work. It's cooking very quickly. Good. Wow. Okay. I'm going to bring this over. This flat piece of dough turned into this. It puffed up very well. See? Yeah, has a nice crust on it. I'm gonna put in another batch and then I'll do a taste test on this. All right, I've started rolling them out so they're thinner. These are great. I think that they're really fun. Everyone said that they kind of taste a little like pretzels, which I completely agree with. But I'm starting to roll them so that they're thinner. And I haven't taken one out yet, but I just wanted to come on and show you what I'm doing. So from the middle out, flip it over, and I'm just creating a bigger circle with it. We were thinking about doing fried chicken and waffles tonight, and I think instead we're going to use these instead of the waffles. All right, flip this guy over. Yeah, I think this is going to be, it's going to cook faster being thinner, and it's going to be easier to use. This definitely looks like a donut. And the other one that I have in here right now, if I can show you quickly, is more of a base if you're looking kind of like a tostada. It's a little bit thicker of a tostada shell. Made the hole, lowering it in. Bubble, bubble, bubble. There's the second one. And this one's a little smaller. Okay, there they go. Still very hot. See if it cooked through. What? What? I don't even know what I'm looking at here. All right, so it's still very hot. I can't really hold it. But that's the inside. I really thought this was going to crisp up and be kind of a shell like some of the other things I've done, like luchi. This is not. This is a bread. Okay. Let's give it a try. Still have flour on my hands. That's okay. It's really good. I think the honey would really be yummy on this, and the butter. Anything would, honestly. It's a good neutral flavor, and the inside is soft. Even though it looks a little bit dense, it's really soft. And this is a really fun bread. Thank you for joining me this week for Navajo fry bread. And I will see you next toast time. If you want the recipe, you can come to the bio or the description, and there's a link to the recipe there.